What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. The Black Manosphere's content comes full circle, especially when black men who are complaining about some of the things they don't like with regards to the opposite sex in the black community. It's one thing when it comes from brothers in the blue collar space or the white collar brothers, guys who work regular jobs or normal guys. But when you have the Pookies and the Ray Rays of the world saying the same thing, that's when the shit comes full circle, in my opinion. All right. And we're talking about Chicago rapper Herbo. Okay. Now, again, you got to remember, just 4 months ago, here's a guy that has, the feds charged him with wire fraud, conspiracy, and identity theft. Okay. This is a guy who Chicago has, he's any means the kind of guy you want your daughter to marry or date. So I'm putting that out there so you guys can understand what kind of guy he is alleged to be. Not saying that he can't change. This is where he is right. And even Herbo is tired of what he's seeing on Instagram. Okay? And what he's telling a lot of these ladies is the same thing a lot of brothers are trying to tell him. If you're out here thotting it up, a guy will sleep with you. He will not take you serious. Or should I say, the right man. Now, it's funny because if Kevin Samuel says this, there's a big problem. Okay? If I say that, it's a big problem. Okay? Well, then let's take somebody that you shake your behind to when his music comes on in the club, Herbo. Because even he is saying the same thing in a maybe in a non-eloquent way. But this is what he said. Give me some dating music. We were just having a conversation in the studio. Like nowadays, this is really set up for a person to really not be in a relationship. Whether you're a man, a woman, whatever it is. Because the way women carry theyself on the internet, the ish ain't cool. It might be fun. Even if a N-word F you, I'm not going to be with you. You know what I'm saying? He's telling Sigilly the Kid. And this clip went viral. I'll never really make you what I got at home. It don't even mix. He also said this, dating music. Even if I was single right now, the issue you see every day on the internet, I wouldn't be with that. I wouldn't be with it. I wouldn't want to build a family with none of that ish. Even if we start from scratch, I know it's something to build. I can really build with my girl. Okay, let's now, I don't know this girl, but I would doubt that anybody with him can read and write. But that's neither here nor there. When the guys who are so-called in the streets, the guys who are, the problems in society, are having a problem with what they would consider the Tatianas of the world. See, the problem is he's not the only person that's saying this. And let me be honest, and it's not just chicks that are doing things on Instagram, right? Because you have those girls on Instagram who are showing their bodies and things like that, and they want to be able to do whatever they want and expect that some man wants to make her his wife. And if you tell a lady that, hey, I would appreciate if you be a little bit more modest, she's gonna tell you it's her body. You can't tell her what to do. And then that's gonna be an issue. I don't have to respect you as a woman, right? Because it's all about what I want to do. But still demand that a guy's supposed to take care of her. See, this is what Herbo is talking about. I should be able to go to OnlyFans. I should be able, and I should be able to have multiple kids. Doesn't matter, and I should be able to come and get who I want. A lot of guys will say, okay, well, what we'll do is, booty clapping sounds. Yeah, we'll go ahead and booty clap sound you real quick, but don't expect anything more. Then here you come with these niggas ain't about shit. That's the issue. But the guy is telling you, see, a lot of times, and I'm glad he said this, what guys are looking for in a woman, it tends to be shot down. What do I mean? When a man says, I want a woman who's modest, a woman who can take care of the house, no, I'm not looking for a full-time housewife, but a woman who, she don't want to run the streets. She's not trying to be a party girl. She's not trying to show it all off Instagram. I want a woman I can be proud of. What happens is a lot of women, when men say this, they try to shame them and just, well, oh, you're threatened by my sexuality. You're threatened by my body. Are you man enough to handle a woman that has an open sexuality like me? That kind of Cardi B thing. Like, I'm not man enough to deal with your expression of how you want to go out there and look in public. That makes me less of a man. That's what that's like. Well, you're just not man enough to handle this. Okay. Well, then I will be man enough to just booty clapping sounds. Yeah, I'll do that. But as far as me taking you home, because I can't have a stable life with you. And see, a lot of guys understand this. A woman who can give a man a stable life is a woman that you can trust is going to be there. She's supposed to be at home on time. You give her somebody to take care of the bills. It's done. A woman who can organize, a woman who can advise, a woman who can do all of the things that helps you in areas in which you're not. And you cannot do that with a clout chaser. Look at Adam Ali. Adam Ali married a clout chaser in LaToya Forever. And you see how that happened. We'll do anything for the gram. Doesn't matter if it's almost embarrassing to her or her family. This is what she'll do. And you can't have any kind of sustainable relationship with a woman like that. A man wants a woman he can build a family with. He can build a business with. Okay? And that he can respect. A woman that makes him look good in public. Imagine this, guys. You're going to a business meeting. Here lies your woman on Instagram with, doing twerk videos on the camera. This is your wife. Now, although no one would say anything about it publicly to you, do you think that somebody can respect a man like yourself if that's what your wife is doing? Or your wife is out there, drinking, having a good time, wearing booty hugging shorts, things like that. This is going to be the mother of your child, right? Because you're not threatened by, you're not a man enough because you're not able to appreciate her quote unquote sexual expression. Okay. And a lot of ladies put themselves, in my opinion, not all, but some ladies who are what he's talking about, put themselves into categories that they can't get out. This is the reason why you'll find beautiful women, they mess with guys that have money all the time. Lil Wayne, Shaq, about Superhead, right? She's messing with all those guys. But because she was the kind of girl that was just a good time girl, nobody would really marry her. Although she had access, she was a side chick. Because the way that she carried herself online or just in person, it wasn't something that a man could respect. Like I said, a man could be rejecting you and still sleeping with you. You might want a marriage, but are you the woman guy look good? You're embarrassing this man. And a lot of ladies are chasing the OnlyFans money and all of that. They're not chasing, to be chosen by a great guy, to invest in a relationship with a great guy. They're choosing, little social media fame. You always lose in the end. This is the problem. Okay? It's the problem. Not only is it a problem, it's a huge problem. And Herbo has summed it up. Now, some people are going to be upset about it, the Lizzos of the world, people like that. But it doesn't matter. At the bottom of the end of the story, a man wants a woman that he can respect. if a man can't respect you, that don't mean he don't like you. That don't mean that he can't, booty clapping sounds. That don't mean that. But if he can't respect you, it's over. And you're relegated to being a side piece. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shay Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. Check out the Patreon, guys. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.